welcome to Wolf Farms. I'm Dawn, also known as Knittin' Wolf.
And I'm James, also known as Wolf Photo. This podcast is brought to you by Wolf Farms. You can find us on the internet at wolffarms.net. The scent of the month for January this month is torrential rain. So you'll find this on sale right now for 25% off any of our scented products in torrential rain scent. So I'm sure you'll enjoy that. I know that's one of our popular ones. So swing on by and take advantage of our monthly sale, and we have other items as well. So.
Yeah, and with this dry weather, it's swinging. You know, it's like 17 degrees in the morning, then it gets to be 70 degrees in the afternoon. It's just wreaking havoc with my skin, so
yeah,
I'm just using our stuff by the buckets. So.
Yeah, it helps, and I've been working around here, and it dries my skin out, but it works. It does wonders on dry skin, so try it out. You'll enjoy it, I'm sure.
So farm happenings. What have
I've
you
been
been
busy,
doing?
Been busy. I'm on vacation, and I work harder, I think, when I'm at home than when I'm actually at work. Work's more of a mental thing, so I'm more physical here. And so I've been working on my tile project that I mentioned last week, and that's all finished up. So I'll have to throw up a picture of my finished object. But yeah, so I've been busy working on that, and it came out really nice. And
well, how big's that room?
It's good size. It's like 20 by 14-ish. Nice. And that was our schoolroom, playroom. That's now going to be the craft room, photo studio. I'm going to move it out of my cramped little space that I have in the office and hopefully spread out, and it'll make it a little easier for me to do stuff. But
I was only going to give you a little corner.
Yeah, see how that works. But no, I can put all my studio lighting and backdrops and stuff, and it doesn't take up a lot of room when I'm not using it, but when I need to set up, it expands. and so that'll actually work out really nice once we get everything moved back in. We had a lot of stuff that we had to move out of there. It took us like a day to clean that up because it was all Jimmy's Legos. I mean, floor to ceiling Legos, and we're gonna go tuck those out into storage for now because we don't want to get rid of those. They're fun to play with, but
myself, my Harry Potter will stay inside.
And I have my Lego Ferrari in the garage.
Well, you got the dun, dun, dun.
Oh, my Indiana Jones. Yeah, see. Yeah. So we have our favorites. Those are fun toys, and you're never too old for Legos. So but yeah, so we ended up cleaning all of that out, and the only thing we really didn't move out of the room was Patrick.
He's our bearded dragon, so.
Yeah, he is a little, his cage is filled with bricks because they absorb the heat, and we have the heat lamp on there, and so during the day it warms him up, and then at night he just lays on the bricks and it keeps him warm. So, so he got slid around the room, but he didn't actually leave the room. So the whole time I'm pulling up carpet and laying tile, he's kind of going from one area to the other, and
he kind of came out of hibernating too.
Yeah, this is his hibernation time because they hibernate in the winter. But he's been pretty active because he's moving around, and there's a lot of activity, and he likes movement. He likes to watch when things are happening. So with me being in there, he's had a lot to look at, and so yeah, he's a happy lizard right now. He's got a new floor to enjoy looking at. So, but yeah,
I always I have this 3 foot by.
It's a huge book that we got for Jimmy when he was a kid, younger, and it's full of different animals.
And different rainforest and deserts, and so I'll put a different scenery.
Yeah, we actually open this up and slide this between the aquarium and the wall, and it gives them some new environment to look at. So, yeah. But yeah, he's a neat little guy. He's
talk about spoiled.
Yeah. So, but yeah, so that was my big farm happenings. I think that kept me busy most of the week, and dried out my hands doing grouting and everything else. It just sucks the moisture out of your hands, and so that's caused me not to do actually any knitting this week. Usually, because I'm working at it, and then by the end of the day I'm just tired and my hands are all dry and scratchy, and I don't want to get them caught up in the yarn, so I've just been relaxing. And so now that I go back to work tomorrow, which is actually today, if you're watching this, I'll probably get back into knitting at night when I get home. I can put that to work. So,
yep.
So we'll see. That was, I think, most of my farm happenings.
Yeah, we have the December Hatchinette that wrapped up this past week, and the winners for that are, and this is for 2 separate Wolf Farm gift certificates for $10 a piece. And the first one is number 178, and that is Beaming, which is Brittany. So, and she did a hat. I think it's it's got cables. Intersection hat.
We'll be putting up pictures.
I know that. That's right. But this is the way, so you know.
Oh, okay.
Flash the picture. So then our other winner was number 1. I didn't put the number. I think it was 130. Probably still on my phone. I think it was 130. I didn't write it. I don't know what's with me. That's the wrong app. That's the Evernote app, which I really, really love. No, it didn't even give me the.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't even go back to the.
We'll post it up.
It was, anyways, a Texas yarn, which she took up that whole page, anyways. So it was pretty cool that she won.
We had a lot of entries for December.
It was 470.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
Probably because everybody wrapping up their Christmas and stuff. It just seemed like this December was like, whew, everybody's busy knitting, trying to finish up their projects and get everything done. There was quite a few entries. So
Allison entered a ornament.
Oh, okay.
White and flashing up here. So yeah, she did a whole bunch of ornaments.
Yeah, I saw those and
pretty
neat.
So
a lot of Christmas stuff. So
yeah, that was fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so congratulations. We'll get in touch with us, and we will send you off your gift certificate.
Yeah, I'll need your email.
Yeah, I want to give you a chance to be surprised, and so once you hear your name, give us a holler, and we'll send that off to you.
So that was a Texas yarn and bing-wing. It's kind of
beaming.
Yep. So in the coop.
In the coop. That's all you, honey.
You are not in the
Yeah, I didn't even bring it over because I
don't even know where to start.
Yeah, you've been busy.
In my Ploverbird Happy Llama bag that Whimsical Rain bought me, I have a hoe. And this is hooked. Ooh. This is the other half. This is done out of Rhapsody Dark Horse yarns, and it's 100% merino wool. Because my hands in the morning have been freezing off. I've been having to break up ice and moving the table. I'm getting busy with it. Ice and all the waters outside, so I thought I need something warm. So. And this is on a G-hook. Oh, you want to see the yarn? That's the yarn. I thought nice variegated brown because...
Yeah, that'll be nice so you get outside and keep your fingers happy.
So it was a really great pattern. And the pattern comes in from babies up. So, and it's a free pattern. So I got one done, and
cool. And one of these days you'll show me how to crochet.
You've been a little busy.
I know.
You got the
I've been out of the yarn business this week. I've just been doing the chores.
So that's one project. Another project
So yeah, you got a
is my Scruffy Happy blanket. And that's in my useful thing bag because
super size.
It's super size. So
you might need a suitcase for that if you as you add more squares because the thing's getting big.
Yeah, and I did 7 squares this week. I want to get poked
for each day.
Yep. And why I dug it out is because I was gifted the Funky Chicken Socks by Amanda Knit Psycho. And so I wanted to get, she had sent me the extras, so I wanted to get those into my blanket. So here's the 3 colors, 1, 2, 3 of those. Here's one I did today. This was gifted from Quilter Caroline. It's red merino. And then I also, here's a Melanie Mad 79 one. And then these 2 were from my Rockefeller, which is Cakewalk and then Knit Picks. So this is huge, you guys. So yeah, it's
big.
Yeah. So this is never ending. But all the ends are woven in. And so it's been fun working on that. I've been doing that. That's my morning knitting break, and I'm gonna lose it.
Yeah, trying to rescue the double points.
Yeah, do it on my Harmony size 2, I think. I don't know. This project's been going on for a long time.
Yeah.
So it's neat.
It's
fun, having
you feel like you get something finished every day, and you can just.
Well, Mad 79, Knit Psycho, Quilter Caroline, Knitgram, Sock Bunny, I got all these friends.
They send you their leftovers and you knit them, and you got a thought for every square on that blanket, pretty much.
So then, another project and I got the fuzzies in my nose, is the Rocky Coast. I dug this back out. What happened to my monogamy knitting that I was talking about last week? And
that lasted a long time, huh?
This is done with Lion Brand's Fisherman Wool in the oatmeal colorway, which you've seen. And I started the arms this week. So here's the dicky-do, and I did that much of the arm.
Cool.
So it's getting there.
I like the pattern, the wavy.
So yeah, it's really nice. This yarn is really, really soft. So, and I got this I got this for free at the Cognitive. Well, I didn't get it free. I bought her pattern, Fickle Knitter, because I needed something big that I could throw it in. And this is Harmony's Interchangeables, Knit Picks, size 10.5. Whatever's, I got gauge with whatever the designer had called for. And talk about old school. I got all my little hash marks, and I don't even know why I started doing that. Usually I do all that on my iPhone.
Just
I'm just getting the right old lady.
You're forgetful, huh?
I know, yeah.
You start finding Post-its all over your knitting area.
Well, plus those were given to me by Bird Like Bags. Another thing in my Coop is Highland Handmaids. Nice tag here. Pitch Pine Top, 4 ounces of Polworth, and it's called Just Before Dawn. I wonder why I bought that. And so I did maybe an ounce over there. Over yonder there. So, and this is what it looks like. So, it's gray and a couple shades of blues. So,
it'll look nice when it's spun out.
I'm trying to do this a DK worstedy weight size.
Yeah, you've been trying to adjust your
I'm trying to go
spinning
bigger
to figure out to do different sizes. So
yeah. So that's what I'm spinning, and I just separated it in half, and I'm going to do a 2-ply. And so then, also in my Coop, in my No Makers bag that I got from No Makers and the 3 Stitches podcast, I kind of started a snuggle because I was getting it's crocheted. I'm out of my head because I'm going to be teaching him to crochet, so I'm trying to think something easy. And this is just cheap garage sale yarn that my dad buys. But it's perfect, and we're going to be holding it double. But I needed to know how many chains would make like the 14-inch size, because there's 14, 24, and 36 sizes for the snuggle project. So I needed to know the number of what to be able to tell him how many.
She's going to make it as she goes, so I can do it along with her. And
so I figured the first 2 rows we're going to do, just single crochet.
Single crochet, and then
we're going to do 2 double crochets. So he's learning a couple different things all in one project.
I know the terminology. I have no clue what I'm supposed to do with that.
So I told him he's going to have to get over his yarn snubbiness, because this is going to be...
I'm not a yarn snob. I just know what I like.
And this is going to be on J hooks. So, and I got his little project in here too.
Got it tucked away, and
so we can both. I was going to just wait, but I needed to know,
how to start.
Yeah, to be able to tell you. So that's, that's a whole inch, and that's just 2 rows. So.
Yeah. Well, I know crochet goes a lot quicker than
Yeah.
knitting, so maybe I can...
I've got another hook in here. I'm just hooking it all over.
Maybe that's for me, huh?
No, I got another one there. That's why I'm like, I don't know where all these hooks are coming from.
Use both hands.
So this is with the Yarnivore podcast. This is the second year we're doing this. And we have a thread in our group. I even stickied it now. I've had the information up, but I stickied it today and coming undressed. And so we're going to be doing, probably a couple Wolf Farm gift certificates, at least one. Depends how many of you all enter. But one of the big prizes is a skein of Volmise.
The major award.
The major award. And I didn't bring it in here. It's a green, green Volmise.
Maybe next week you can show that.
And depending on how many entries we get, we will offer more prizes.
Yeah.
Oh, I almost forgot. Elizabeth Quinton, Amanda of the Knitting in the Sun podcast, is sending a bag for a prize too. So there's 3. We'll say 3. Wolf Farm gift certificate,
the bag,
Amanda's bag, and then
the major award.
Yeah. And if we get like a ton of these, one picture, one post for each snuggle you do, and that means you can enter in our group and Sadie's group. That one, and she's going to be having people checking this, because she doesn't want you entering the same snuggle in like a bunch of different podcaster groups, because I guess there's some prize for however many each podcaster gets.
I see. So you can do it in her group and one other podcaster of your choice.
And it was funny last night on Plurk, because someone had said, I'm going to enter in Jet Girl 1313, knitting on the fly, and Boutros Big, which is Heather, Highland Handmaids, Fiberista Files. She goes, oh no, it'd look better in my group. And I'm like, and they're best friends. And I go, oh, forget that. You don't want to ruin their friendship.
Just enter in
the Wolf Farm group.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jet Girl says I was a snuggle stealer.
No. Well, the important thing is,
this is fun.
The animals get something that they can snuggle.
Yeah,
with.
This is something to really promote, do prizes for, because it's to get you to make more and more. It's not.
Yeah, it's a good cause, and we want to put that incentive out there to get you knitting or crocheting, so that the
because we like animals.
Yeah, we got the farm, and our farm animals are pets. So, and so
I wish the rescue organization that we got Sadie from, I'm going to see if she will get on the snuggle list, because you have to be on their list.
Yeah,
she could really use it.
She's got a lot of 70 some odd dogs, wasn't it?
100 dogs.
No, that was
Yeah,
quite a few there. I mean, it's...
So, because I did it through a Dalmatian rescue, which she does more than just Dalmatian rescues last year because she was on the list. She actually came here and picked them up, so that was really nice. Yeah. And left a little nice card. And so anything
to help out.
So, yep. Yeah. So, and I'm gonna
help out. Yeah, I gotta get my hands on.
And this is from now till the end of February. So
okay, well, you got some time.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe you'll go a little faster than me, and as I'm trying to figure out
maybe you'll even get 2 done.
Yeah, I love my wife's optimism there. Yeah, I don't need to sleep.
So is that all my projects?
I
think
don't
so.
know.
Let me get rid of this because I'm getting
Wow, the table's clear now. We can actually see what's going on.
Yeah, look at my cute little Tinkerbell cup that James brought me. He brought me home a whole slew of different ones.
Yeah.
But why did you get me Tinkerbell?
Because you're my little Tinkerbell. But I got a couple Charlie Brown Snoopy ones. Claire had seen them when I was up at the store, and I thought, I got to get those. So, yeah. But, you'll like those. And they had a major award one. Our favorite Christmas movie. One of them. Yep.
Elf's mine.
Yeah, I know.
So, the Coop.
Yeah. You've been busy. Yay.
Finally. This is my
done.
Rockefeller.
See, I'm sure people figured that out when you had your little squares made out of the yarn.
Am I in the...
You're in the...
This is what they're going to snag off a blip.
Yeah.
Because I cover my face. So it is done.
We'll show the part where you had to decrease.
Yeah, this is where I decrease. You can still kind of see, because it made this, but his shawls are so architectural that it does not matter.
Yeah.
It does not matter because it is the needles.
It's done.
So both sides are exactly the same, so.
Yeah. Well, you did what you had to do to...
Yeah, I had to just conserve my yarn. I know spun too tight. Ashley, she's out. She ran out, so she's on Ravelry trying to find extra.
Matching yarn.
Because we were both like, come on, we can do this.
Well, at least you knew before
I knew it.
You got that far that you were going to be short, because you were saying everybody was short. So
yeah, this is the Cakewalk yarn peppermint bark, which look, it's so awesome with this burgundy. It's just, I really like it once it's done.
You can appreciate it when you're not trying to.
But when it's like, oh my gosh, this is never ending.
That only took you, 6 months?
Well, I wasn't working on it,
I
though.
know.
Even Paulie Knits, he just finished up his a couple weeks ago. I think it was a couple weeks ago. And it was like, okay.
Yeah, because that was a mystery. Wasn't a mystery shawl?
Mystery in July.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was Christmas in July, remember?
Yeah.
But yeah, we got it done. Ashley will get hers done once she gets some more yarn. And
cool.
We'll go put this away for a while.
Yeah, you don't want to look at that. You've had enough of that,
Yeah. Another thing I did this week is I spun 4 ounces of Spun Right Round merino in the koi colored way and spun right round on, let's see. And I got 12 wraps per inch, 2 ply, 150 yards. So that's a worsted weight. It was exactly what I was going for, and it's perfect yardage for that squid. I still don't know the dang name. So, yay! It turned out so pretty. Because the name is the koi. It just so looks like it. Because see, there's a fishy peeking out of the water. But yeah, it turned out. I was excited that I went bigger I was going for bigger and I got it.
You were able to get it the size you wanted.
The squid pattern is 160 yards, 160 to 180, which will be fine because you never use all of it. Oh, and then they look so pretty. Yeah, totally made me happy.
Squid's legs a little shorter if they had to be.
So.
Maybe a stubby-legged squid.
But yeah, it is. Well, remember, because this stuff stinked bad.
Yeah.
Now it smells better.
The soap?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, it was
a
very
really
vinegary.
stinky yarn fiber.
Yeah. You always got to smell your...
And if I can smell it, that's pretty, it stunk.
Yeah.
Smelled, I guess. Smelled sounds better than...
Well, once it's washed in your in the soap, then everything...
And I use the Celebration soap. I love that one. So...
Cool.
So now I can...
One more thing. Cleared off the bobbin so you can start...
Did I say flown the coop?
Yeah, you sure did.
I just checking.
Yeah.
I had flown. And what I'm wearing before I forget, because I forgot last week to mention that I was wearing the TGV. This is...
You just finished it.
Is it the My Hope? Yeah, because I was like, I hope I get this done. Because my wish was the year before. So, yeah. Thought I would wear it. And the yarn was gifted to me from Sock Bunny for my birthday. Birthday bougainvillea. See, I can still remember that because it was a pain to say. So, yep.
Pretty cool.
I can't remember the yarn maker name. I think Little
Surprised you're not sick of
fibers.
I guess it's been a while since you had to retake that out.
Yeah, it matched it, kind of.
Well, you got to the point where you're doing the X's and you actually backed it all out.
I didn't like it.
Yeah, so you're over that now. Now you can wear it.
Yep. So, to market. I have to market this week. I'm not doing a farmer's market because I actually to marketed. So one of the things is, a lot of times I don't even show that I've bought from here because I frequent this Etsy store quite a bit, and it's Clara, and she has the 60/60 eyes, and she has eyes, all different kinds, all different millimeter sizes. And she's super quick shipping. She has noses, googly eyes, little hearts that are for toys. Yeah. So she's 60/60 eyes. And a couple weeks ago I ordered noses, but I didn't order the big ones. So I got some 21. These are big old honking.
Big nose.
Big noses. So I just thought I would mention her. I've mentioned her before a couple times on the podcast, but I haven't in a while, so. And I always go to her for noses and stuff, because she always has the sizes I need, and they're really good. They stick like...
Yeah.
I don't think, one of the things what I bought it for, that I rethunk, because it's for a baby, and I thought I might just not
stitch it in, and
I might just stitch it. Just
permanent.
I mean, I don't see how a kid could ever get these suckers off, but just to be safe, I just So another Etsy store I frequented this week is because I had broke my iPhone case, my Snoopy iPhone case. So I had to get another one because I was borrowing his one.
Yeah. She doesn't like the camera case. Actually, it's the one you bought me last year.
That they messed up.
Yeah, she actually bought me a case that looks like a camera, one of the old time cameras, and they sent the wrong one, and so they sent the correct one. So I had the extra one. So she was borrowing that for a while, but
Well, my phone is white, and so his cases are black, and So I was going to get the Sock Monkey one that I've been wanting, but then I found this one. And this is from Design Mavens NYC.etsy.com. There we go. And look at the cute bag. It came in this little burlappy bag, And it was, fully wrapped in bubble wrap too inside this, which was a really nice
packed.
presentation, Mm-hmm. I guess you could see her. See, even on the bag it has her Etsy address. But look at it's little sheepy and yarn balls.
How appropriate, huh?
I know. I so squealed so loud when I saw this on there. And it was like, oh yeah, that's it.
That's the one.
And she also has one that it's like covered in candy corns.
Decisions.
I know. Huh? So, yep. Now my phone is nice and happy because it's got the white. And you can choose. This shop has it where you can choose clear, white, black, whatever you. So, yeah.
Pretty cool.
And she got it here from New York City. New York City in a week, wasn't it? Less than a week.
It was
Less
pretty
than
quick.
A week, yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yay.
Yay. So, squeal like a pig.
What are we squealing about
My
here?
new Dyson Animal Vacuum.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been telling him my vacuum's not sucking. I had the old yeller.
Dyson. Well, we had bought that one. We have one of the original Dysons from way back when. We've bought that a long time ago. She hints. I don't get hints.
It's not sucking. How is that a hint?
I wash the filter out. Then I start looking at it a little more. Anyways,
So we got a new one. Purple.
Yeah.
This sucker really sucks. Oh my gosh, it just almost sucks your carpet right up.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like a steam cleaner, which I do that too, has come through and just...
Yeah, it worked really well. So, yeah, out with the old and in with the new.
And we got the animal because it's supposed to...
We have animals, by the way. You may not have noticed, but we have animals. And our old one wasn't the animal, but it's got an attachment for doing upholstery and stuff, which will really help because we have cats like Trouble here. He's waiting to jump into my lap, but he's an animal, aren't you?
And then I won the fourth quarter 2012 finished objects or yarn in the Unwind Yarn Company group. So I get $25 gift certificate to the Unwind Yarn Company store. I'm like, shut up. Because I was like, oh, duh, I just knitted with that. Because I saw her do a plurk. Oh, you got one day left or something. I'm like, oh, I did something. So I just went and threw it in there, kind of forgot. I thought she ear burned me, and I'm like, I got all excited. So, yep.
Got some spending credit, huh?
Yeah.
So burning a hole in your pocket.
Anything.
Burning a hole in your yarn bag.
Yeah, anything in Dana's shop is awesome. You can just blindly go in and click a button, and you're going to love it. It's good stuff.
Good, huh?
Good. What's that from? Good.
That is from
some movie.
Yeah, it's a Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
It's where.
Come on, James.
Yeah, I know. I can think of the movie. It's where he's God for whatever. It plays. What is that?
Oh, yeah. Now I know what you're talking about.
Morgan Freeman, Jennifer Aniston. See, I know all the people. I just can't think of the name. See, everybody's yelling at it. I know you're yelling it. It's it'll come to. I'm trying to think, and so therefore it's going to hide from me. So
this week I'm going to try to do like all the other fancy schmancy podcasters do with their iPad. I was gifted 3 patterns. 1, 2, 3. Yes, and so. Watch it not work.
yeah, see, you're gonna.
So the first one was gifted to me by, this is in no order, it's just the first one on my list. This is from Knitting Natter Zena, which is Zena. She has the Knitting Natter podcast. And she gifted me, I'm trying to get his face. Here, I'm just going to make his face big because it's just too cute. She gifted me the Possum Amigurumi crochet pattern by Susan Burkhart. Look at his face. Look at his little pink feetsies.
Perfect.
Hey, this
for the
is
farm.
working pretty good. I thought it would show like a glare.
I had to
So, yay. He's so cute. I totally wanted to cast him right on.
close.
I have it in different tabs. Didn't
Ah,
have
see.
to. See, I got schmucked.
You got your helper
So
helping.
then I was gifted by Cappy913. You've met her, Kathy?
Mm-hmm.
Fresno? Mm-hmm. Cognitive?
I remember.
Sick. Well, she was sick. She's not sick. She's the
Yeah.
Knit Nerd podcast, so she's a nerd, not sick. She gifted me the Black Diamond Cow by Kira Dulaney. This is really pretty. This, oops, I want to do this with hand spun. So there's it on the girl, and here's like the detail of the pattern. And it's like an infinity cow, so you can wrap. So yeah, it's really pretty. And it's like perfect for hand spun because you only need like 150 yards. So I mean, there's so much with this that you could do.
With the hand spin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could
Good job.
probably even figure this one out.
I could, huh?
And then Apple Blossom SF gifted me the milkshake, the cow. She saw this and she says, you know, oh, you don't have a cow on the farm, and which I can't. There's nothing with a cow I can do anything with. I'm allergic to milk, and I don't do red meat. So.
It would be a pet.
But then when I see what's that movie with, see, there we go with the movies again, with the baby cow. He lassos the baby. They're city slickers.
Oh, okay. I got you.
And he gets that itty bitty baby cow. Yeah. Anyways, Apple Blossom SF at the Apple Blossom and You podcast, Sarah gifted me Milkshake the Cow, Fluff and Fuzz toy knitting pattern by Amanda.
Oh.
Oops. Amanda Berry. Look at his face. And you know me, I like cows because I've even tried walking like a cow. And that was in a previous podcast, my lovely story of
Going down the hill, huh?
yeah. Moo. So thank you, you guys. See, I'm all fancy now.
Yeah.
And I'm loving the PDF expert on this thing. Oh my gosh, that is the coolest thing.
Well, you got two apps that
Two
you're
apps that I'm like totally stoked about. I just love them. The PDF expert, which I had got it free on my iPhone and it wouldn't transfer to my iPad, so I actually had to buy it. It was between that or the Knit Companion. But I got the PDF expert and you can write notes on it. So I put who the pattern's from and I can put what yarn I'm using or what yarn I want to use and a picture of that yarn. And, because I'm getting all fancy with this. And you can change the color so I can write it in pink. And I am like doing... And then they got these like stamp things. So you can point an arrow like you are here, you know, so you know where you are in the pattern. And you can highlight things. So, you know, you make sure you're doing the right size like in a sweat. So can you tell I'm all excited about this?
This is
Then the other
toy.
app, yes, the other app is Evernote, which is amazing, which I have it on my iPhone, I have it on my iPad, I have it on the desktop, and it syncs.
Yeah.
So you type in here, and it just, it
syncs it across all
automatically.
of your things. So it doesn't matter what you're typing notes into, what device you're on or whatever, you can type the note there and it goes to all of them. So you can you know, update notes
And you can
that
put
you've...
pictures and all kinds of crap. I mean, just... And I'm still, because I'm not that techie, I still will go from here and go running to my phone. Ah, it did it. It did it. It really synced. And then if you screw up, because I was laying down and I was typing, adding pictures and stuff to my note, and I hit the little trash can delete button.
Oops.
And I'm like going everywhere in my settings on here. I checked my phone and that note's And I had spent a long time on this note. Hours. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to puke. So I went to the desktop, just thinking maybe it hasn't completely done its syncy thing yet over there. And it was like, oh, there it is. So I was able to,
Yeah,
or it had a trash can on
like,
the desktop.
like your recycle bin on
yeah.
your... So, yeah.
Because it doesn't have it on the iPad and it didn't have it on the iPhone. But so if you screw up on Evernote,
make sure you have it on your computer.
Yeah.
And it syncs there. And then
my
you can,
butt.
Yeah.
So I was quite happy.
I know you like that.
Yeah. So someone had asked me to talk about the different apps. And so those are 2 this week. And I love the Plurk. It's called Simply Plurk. And it was free on the iPad one. Because I have Uni Plurk that I paid for on the iPhone. But the one on the iPad is so much better. I can see my little, you know how you get your emoticons that you snag them off of other people's? You can see them on the iPad one, which makes me so happy. So I can see all my little dancy chickens and...
Yeah, and the iPad's got more real estate in terms of where to put stuff. So you get a lot more information on your screen that they can't fit on a little phone thing. So yeah.
So I could go on and on about that because and we finally got our internet.
Oh yeah,
full speed
yeah.
ahead.
The DSL that got
they
fixed that up Monday, and we're full speed ahead now. No issues.
See, there we go. Now I can see the time.
Yeah.
I'm stretching.
Yeah, that was Monday. Monday morning they came out and did whatever they needed to do. Plugged us into the right spot in the network stuff, and so yeah, no complaints from our child, who's the biggest
bandwidth hogger.
Yeah, his games just eat it all up. So, but yeah, so we're back and streaming.
So in the arena, I want to mention 2 new podcasts, and one I was just shocked. It's called The Organized Knitter, which is Dawn, Texas Pearl Girl, who used to have the
audio. Right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, this is audio too, but she had a whole different podcast. You know. And this is a new one she's starting, and it's all about organizing. Organizing your whole life. Not just your
knitting.
Your knitting, yeah. So that ties into it. It's. You gotta be organized and have everything around you so you feel like knitting.
Oh, I see.
So, yeah, it was really cool. She already has a Ravelry group, Facebook group. She has a Pinterest thing for organizational stuff. And I've known Dawn for ever.
A long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's my Texas Dawn.
Yeah.
So go check that out. I was like, because she had stopped the other one because she was so busy with graduate school and stuff.
So now she's organized and she can start back up.
So it was so cool to hear her back on the air. And
cool.
And then another one I listened to is called A Down Under Yarn. Boy, that sounded so.
There's your slang.
What's funny is she's Australian. From Australia, so...
Caught that from the down under part.
Well, yeah, but how I said it did not...
Yeah, this is not southern... Maybe she's from southern Australia.
And this is Fiona. She's Fifikins on Ravelry and Plurk, and it was... Because I'm friends with her on those, so it was cool to see her and see her talking, and she's sitting outside, and... I'm trying to look around her, so that was really cool.
Do the sightseeing while you're
it's
watching.
Summer over there, and so, yeah, that was really fun, so. Cool. She thinks she's doing another episode actually today, so there should be 2 up, and she does have a Ravelry group also, so go check her out, and yeah, I could listen to just her accent, it's like, so.
Awesome.
I think that's about it.
I think so.
Wow.
I know, we're getting done a little early.
Or do you had any picking on the farm? You hadn't told me if you were going to or not. I'm just skipping you.
Well, I was, I've got the idea. I want to start doing like a photo school type, basically go through some very basic from A to Z kind of that. But I need some time to prep for that, and I've been tiling and busy, with that. So I didn't have any time to prep for that. So, picking on the farm. I should have something for you next week. Unfortunately, nothing this week, but patience. Yeah. At least the tile looks good. So, yeah, no, nothing this week, but yeah, coming soon.
Coming soon. To Wolf Farm near you.
Yeah, to the next episode, I should have something for you.
And you can find us on Blip, on wolffarms.blogspot.com. I remembered it. On Roku, on YouTube,
iTunes.
on Donner and Blitzen.
iTunes.
On iTunes, and yeah, practically everywhere.
Yeah, we've tried to get us out on all the...
Yeah, we have a Facebook group. We have a Ravelry group.
Yeah.
We have wolffarms.net. So,
yeah,
and
you
if
can
you
find us
place
around.
an order, a paid order online, you can get.
You can ask for a free podcast button. We'll be happy to throw one of those in on a paid order. Just put in, when you're checking out, there's a little comments area. Just ask in there for one of our video podcast buttons, and we'll.
And I love all the comments. I get so excited because it highlights it in bright pink font for me.
Yeah, when you place an order, it's Dawn likes to read those, and she always sends a comment back for every order. So, so if you take the time to leave, on iTunes or whatever, reviews for the podcasters that you listen to, and try and do a little bit to encourage us, because we're out here doing this for you, and we like to hear back from those that are watching, and that you guys appreciate what we're doing. So
that, and each week on the thread on Ravelry, it's so much
fun. Oh yeah, we get a lot of comments,
Yeah.
feedback through Ravelry group, and it's funny the things that you guys pick out of our podcast and comment on. So someone mentioned I mentioned that very briefly, that I like Daniel Craig, because we were talking about the girl with the dragon tattoo. Saying, did you know Daniel Craig has chickens? Well, there you go. I knew that was the reason why I liked the guy.
Yeah, I was like, when did we mention Daniel
Yeah,
Craig?
I had mentioned briefly, I like Daniel Craig, because he's James Bond, and, he's a good actor, and so, yeah. So now I know.
Yeah,
Daniel
this
Craig
week we've been doing The Walking Dead.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what season.
You've been doing
I've been Downton Abbey.
When I'm not watching, because it's not...
I
can do
couldn't
without.
get sucked into it, but
No.
I am. So thank you, sheep therapy.
Getting your Downton fix.
Yeah, because I guess the season 3 starts tonight on PBS or whatever. But Jet Girl hooked me up.
Yeah. So there's your
We're
favorite.
Go back into that word lesson.
No, we are not. So let's just wrap it up.
Until next time.
Let's get cracking.
And hatch a net. Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.